Next man, give it up for Mr. Ryan. Tell it.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Zach. Mr. Zach Fish. Everybody give it up for Zach. Awesome guy. Yeah, it was like one person. It was like, hey. Anyway, first thing I'm going to say is I'm sorry for this shitty weather. I feel like I'm the one who brought this blight to y'all's great state. Now, I bring this up because I recently, well, maybe about a couple years ago, found out that I may or may not have a curse on my life. I don't really talk to my family much, and my mom calls me, it's like 3 years after I hadn't talked to anybody in my family, and she calls me up. She's like, hey, would you mind coming to a voodoo doctor with us? And I'm like, what? I thought she was joking. She's like, no, well, so my mother got into an argument with a woman out in Louisiana who turned out to be a voodoo doctor, or voodoo lady, whatever you call them. And apparently, she may or may not have put a curse on her 8th child's 3rd child. And I'm like, Mom, that's a little fucking specific, isn't it? I'm like, are you serious? Like, really? Is that why my life is so shit? I can't never just get back on my feet because I'm just cursed? Like, seriously, this is how much I feel that I'm cursed, is as soon as I got out here to Arizona, not only did you all have a record cold October since like 1973, but you also had it rain for 3 days, and the whole 3 days, every single person I ran into was like, this just doesn't happen. I don't know what's going on here. This does not happen. And I'm just like sitting there like, it's probably me. It's probably me. Like, just the world hates me. It's horrible. But I'm gonna go into that. Let's talk about some black stereotypes. I'm always coming up with black stereotypes because, like, I hate it when black people get mad at the stereotypes that they get, and then they make those stereotypes true. Like the other day, everybody says that, black people get mad when everybody says, like, oh, all black people look alike. All black people look alike. They all get mad, but the other day I'm sitting at work and we're looking for this older, heavy set, sort of bald black guy. And me and another black guy mistook 3 other black guys for this guy. And I was like, oh shit, all black people really do look alike. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. But like, and another thing that I want to get off my chest is I'm getting tired of black people like claiming new places every time like something new comes out. Like back in the day, every black person was talking about Africa, like, we need to go back to the motherland. It's the motherland. And then all of a sudden, like, Muslims happened, and then it was like, praise Allah, praise Allah, And then Black Panther came out, and everybody was like, Wakanda forever. It's like, fucking pick one. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Fucking just pick one. Christ, man. They really do believe Wakanda is Africa now. It's the craziest thing. They really do believe this. It's sad. But speaking of black people, so, I was thinking about this, and I'm also getting tired of black people getting mad at white people's ancestors for buying their ancestors from their own ancestors. Like, it really started to get on my nerves. Like, slavery was a currency, and there was other slaves back in the day. You had the Chinese, you had, the Irish, the Israelis. So I think that black people should take a little more pride in being slaves because we were just, like, the top not slaves. It was like, you just imagine, like, a bunch of slave owners having a poker game, and they're like, one of them's like, I'll raise you 30 Chineses. He's like, well, boy, I'll raise you 5 niggers. He's like, oh, you play a tough game, god damn it. I don't know. There's things I think about. Everybody has a gay story tonight, so I guess I'll talk about mine. So I tried to be gay once, and, I just thought I'd try it out, and maybe I got into tranny porn. So I was like, let me try out this gay thing. Maybe there's something to it. And, I picked up the Grindr app, and I've never sent a dick pic in my life. But ladies, I understand now. I truly understand. As soon as I put up my profile on Grindr, I got like 1,000 fucking dick pics. Like, I had to delete it within about 20 minutes of opening the damn profile because I was just like, Jesus Christ, I had never seen as many dicks in my life as I saw that day. It was horrible. And I guess I'll end with this one. You know, I want to talk a little bit more about the gay thing, but I know I'm going a little bit over my time. So I tried to commit suicide a couple years ago, and I wanted to do it big, you know. So I was like, I never did Facebook Live or nothing, so I was setting up Facebook Live and sitting there and you know, tying my noose up. And I was like, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go all big. I'm gonna be like, fuck the world, kick that bucket, and just let them see me hang, you know, just hanging out. And as I'm scrolling through Facebook, I all of a sudden see a live stream of this other little girl in the woods who's about to hang herself. And I sat there and watched the whole live stream. It was very sad. It was like an hour long. And she hung herself. People came up like 20 minutes later, found her body. Literally, this is a true story. It happened like probably about a year and a half ago. And I'm sitting there and it was so sad. But at that moment, all I could think was, you little fucking bitch. You fucking took my shine. That was my thing. I was supposed to be the trailblazer. Fucking asshole. That's my time. I'm Ryan Tiller. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Ryan Tiller, ladies and gentlemen.